you were called to the draft when?
Well, that was in February of 1942. The board called, wrote me a letter and told me to come up to their office, and I did. And I asked them, I said, I've been taking a 8-hour course in mechanical radios, and I was wondering if I could finish it. I had about 3 months to go, and they agreed to me and said, you can when you get through, you'll be notified as to when we got it. Well, I went in the day after my birthday, and I was through with that course, which it helped me get into this. It was Signal Corps, then Air Corps, and then President Roosevelt sent 36,000 of us to the infantry where we were going, to Shelby. I didn't have anything to do with that. I went there in April of 1944 to Camp Shelby, which was in Mississippi. Advanced men to England in October of 1944. And so all of our equipment and stuff is in England. And then when we got on the ship up in New York City, we went to France, directly to France. And we landed at La Havre, France, a camp that they had formed. But remember, this is January the 22nd now. And they
January 22nd, 1944?
In 1945 now. January the 22nd in 1945.
Is when you finally arrived.
Yeah, we arrived there and went to the thing that was supposed to be waiting for us, but they had nothing in there. We had to put them all in us in times for the 30 days that we stayed there.
Right, and it was building. Right.
Yeah, and finally we left, and we headed for what I would call northeast France, and we ended up in Thionville in Metz, M-E-T-Z, and we stayed there a couple of days, and then in the night when there was no light, we went another 50 kilometers to Sorlaten, which was right on the edge of the border of France, and across from in front of it, they had the Siegfried Line. Are you familiar with the Siegfried Line?
I'm not.
It was 200 miles of Siegfried protection for the Germans.
Was it? Okay.
And they had all of those men in that thing, but
there were men posted at that point. It wasn't abandoned.
We were going to relieve the 26th Division, which we did. Now this was about.
So this was a front.
I'm going to say about the first week in March or second week at the latest.
But before the orders, had you been in a firefight? Had you guys been in a battle?
Well, no. That wasn't my position. And being in a battalion headquarters, I was a company, but they were always helping with the men doing the work, you might say. The dirty work.
You were support.
I was more or less behind the
line,
the lines and the fight and all that. I never got involved in that. It seems as though people that I talk with are more interested in World War II now than they were 30 years ago or 40 years ago, because they lived some of it, and now the ones that are growing up and so forth, they don't know anything about it. You know, World War II is just another statement, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't know it, and they haven't done any studying on it. By the way, I've written a book on all this, too.
Really?
Yeah. And it's called Growing Up West of the 100th Meridian. If you're interested in that.
About your time in World War II?
Huh?
About your time in World War II?
I published it in 2002.
Really?
Yeah.
Where could I see a copy of it? Would they have it at the
Barnes
library?
and Noble can get it, or you can get it under the computer a lot of times.
Do they have it at the library and stuff too? Do you know?
Yeah, I've got some in the library.
This one?
Yeah.
Mm.